Hello and welcome to FootballFan.Zone, the website that gives you insights from the inside. I've got Dean Ashton, former professional footballer with England, West Ham and Norwich, but you get regularly updated by ex-managers, journalists, physios and ex-players exactly like myself as well. We're talking about El Clasico, the first one of the season. Barcelona are in top position, unbeaten currently against Real Madrid in third. Of course, we've dispatched with Liverpool in convincing style midweek in the Champions League. It is one of the biggest games in world football. Arguably the biggest. Dino, welcome. Is it the biggest game in world football, would you say?
Oh, it's huge. Massive.
The biggest?
It is. And not only is it a big game, but it's glamorous, isn't it? You know, it's Real Madrid in the white and Barcelona in their famous kit. It's just, everything about it is fantastic, and the stadiums that they play in as well. Both
sides, as we'd expect, doing great things in the Champions League. Barcelona are unbeaten top at the moment. We saw Real Madrid, of course, beat Liverpool in emphatic style without Bale. It's always a tough one to call that, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, yeah. With the stars that are going to be on show, it's always a difficult one to call. Obviously, the last game was 4-3, and I can see this being the same. It's going to be attack v attack. It's going to be great to watch. Very difficult to call. Barcelona with their unbeaten record, you'd probably put them favourites just at the moment.
The two best players on the planet over the last decade, no question about it. Ronaldo and Messi go head to head. Who is currently the best player in the world for you?
Ronaldo for me. I think he's the complete player. I mean, I wouldn't say Messi hasn't got a right foot, because he has, but just all round, he's the perfect athlete, you'd say. And he's slowly but surely sort of stamping on his authority over Messi. But again, Messi's just a wonderful talent as well.
It's at the Bernabeu. Do you expect that to have some sort of bearing on the result or not?
I don't really, not in these games, not against these two, and with, like I said, with the talent on show. I think it's literally just going to be once the whistle goes, it's going to be an attacking feast, and it's just who comes out with scoring the most goals.
We know that Real Madrid have got the Galactico tag, and again they spent a huge amount of money on James, Bale over the years, Ronaldo over the years. Is it all going to be about those attacking players, or do you think that defensively the best defence will come on top? Is it the best attack that comes on top?
It's definitely the best attack, but I've been really impressed. Varane has been superb. Looked great in the World Cup for France, and then for Real Madrid as well. But again, it's all about the attacking players for both of these teams. Yes, the defenders are good defenders, but as a unit, it's not about, oh, let's all sit tight and hold the game. It's going to be whoever can score the most goals. It's going to be great.
We mentioned the best two players in the world, Ronaldo and Messi, with no doubt about that. If there is a third best player in the world, arguably you could say it's Suarez, who, of course, returns from his infamous biting ban, his second one. Of course, the second one was in the World Cup in front of millions of eyes. His ban is up. I don't expect him to start. Do you or not?
No, I don't expect him to start, but it's amazing that we'll have a game like this. There'll be Ronaldo and Messi, and the cameras will all be pointing towards Suarez, because such a big story in the summer, and such a quality world-class player that Barcelona have got, and we all want to see how he fits in with the likes of Neymar as well, who we're kind of dismissing. He's one of the best players. So if he does get his chance from the bench, I think it'll be interesting to see where he's at.
How do you expect him to survive in Spain? Do you expect his game to adapt better to the English game?
I do, yeah. I think he's one of those players that can adapt. Yes, the Premier League was a lot faster, I think, than the Spanish game. And he kind of suited that. He could get around players and show what it was about. He's going to have more time on the ball, that's for sure, in the Spanish league. I don't think the other teams in the league are as strong as the Premier League. But when you've got someone like Suarez, that type of world-class player can play in any league for me.
Atletico Madrid, of course, we talk about El Clasico, but the teams who have done the most impressive work last season was Simeone's time. So Atletico Madrid, who are currently out of the top three. Is it about Barcelona, Real Madrid, or do you expect Atletico at some stage to make a challenge?
I think they're a little bit like the Liverpool of the Premier League. I think this sort of second season syndrome, I thought Mandzukic to bring in a signing of that quality after losing Costa was brilliant. But again, it's just that keeping up with the big boys like Liverpool are showing, it can be very, very difficult.
So, okay, let's assume that Barcelona and Real Madrid are going to be 1 and 2. Is it going to be down to the attacking prowess? You mentioned Suarez and Messi, you mentioned Neymar. plus the boys in behind them, or is there going to be Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo, James? I mean, who is going to win La Liga? And how much of a bearing is this result on it? I know it's a huge game, but it's still in the season.
It is, but I think it would be a massive result for Barcelona, because I think it'll put them that bit further ahead and it'll show that they've come again from last season. But if Real Madrid get it, I think then that gives them maybe the confidence to go on and really dominate. But it's so difficult to call. It's going to, well, I think Barcelona will come out on top for me. I think starting unbeaten just shows how strong they've started. And I can guarantee it'll be one of the either Messi or Ronaldo who clinches it.
And give me a result of the weekend. So you've got Barca win the La Liga. Give me a result of the weekend.
I think Barcelona will win, I'd say 3-2.